Morning, Leona.
Morning, Rakeem. Yeah, so the gates in front of me should be open this morning. They should be busy on this street here in Aston with young people walking up to Aston Manor Academy to start the new school year. But instead, it's pretty quiet. A few staff arriving to do bits and pieces in the hope that the school year might start for them soon. But the school have said they don't want pupils on site here until at least the 11th of September, so another week, whilst they can put safety mitigations in place around the RAAC panels, these concrete panels that the school have in part of the construction of the building here. Now, this is a big school. It's in the middle of Aston. It serves Aston, Nechells, Handsworth, some of the most economically deprived parts of Birmingham, and it's a big school. Nearly 1,000 pupils attend here. More than half of its pupils are eligible for free school meals. It's the kind of school which does more for its community than just teach the children, and that's why the schools say that they appreciate the bad timing on this and the importance of getting the school back open but safely. And one of the parents who's looking forward to the school being back open safely shortly is Mumtaz Hussain, who is with me now. Mumtaz, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here outside the school. How is your son feeling? He's 15. He's about to go into a year 11, which is a big year. How is he feeling about the fact that he can't start school?
Hello, hi, it's Mumtaz Hussain, Councillor Mumtaz Hussain here for the Aston Ward. My son actually, he is feeling a bit sad because he wants to come back to school. His friends are here, his peers are here, he wants to come back to school, and he's quite shocked the fact that, you know, he can't come back to school and they've given him another week off.
I mean, ultimately, he's 15. We were saying before, he's probably going to enjoy just having another week on the PlayStation or whatever. But as a mum, as a parent, there's a lot of worry here. How are you feeling?
Well, the thing is, autumn term has started. We want our children back at school. School is stability for children, and it's a routine for children, and they need to get back into routine.
You've had 6 weeks of the holidays. I said here that just over half of the pupils who attend this school are eligible for free school meals. We know how expensive and long the summer holidays can be for families. Extending the holidays is likely to be even more expensive for families whose child gets lunch here. Do you know families in that position?
Aston is top of the list of deprivation. I know a lot of families that come to, a lot of children that come to this school from families that are very, you know, that are on benefits. So yeah, I do know a lot of families.
So that's a lot that's going to be affecting that, and that's a sort of another thing that the school are obviously going to be at the forefront of their mind. You went to this school, I know, in the 80s. It's been here obviously for earlier than that when it was built originally. Were you surprised to hear that some of these panels, these RAAC panels, are involved in the construction of this building? Were you surprised to hear that?
Yes, I was very, very surprised to hear that. I mean, the school was built in 1969. I went to school in 85. It's 2023 now, 54 years on. And I was surprised. These RAAC panels only have a lifespan of 30 years. So yes, I was very surprised. It's 24 years past its sell-by date.
And, you know, what you're sort of, and I know the school are thinking this as well, is about the priority for, you know, is getting the school open, but also doing it safely. As a mum, I mean, you must be sort of thinking, well, I don't want my children to go here if there's a chance that even the tiniest chance that something could happen.
Yes, I've read upon on these concrete honeycomb blocks, and it can be quite dangerous. If water gets into it, it can collapse. And to know that my son's going to come to school with walls like this, it does worry me, because it's a man-made disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah. Now, you're a Liberal Democrat councillor for this area of Aston as well. If you take your mum hat off for a second and put your political hat on, what do you think the government need to do now?
I think the government, like they keep on saying that they want to level up, and I think they need to level up, because, I mean, Aston is top on the list of deprivation. And why is it that, you know, we have to always suffer? You know, I actually feel cheated that we've got a school like this, that the building is not up to standard. And why is it that the Labour and the Conservative government are, you know, not seeing into this, and we're always not getting a good deal? Why is it that other schools around the area are not like this? Why is Eton not like this? Why is other schools in other posh areas not like this. Why is it that we have to suffer as Astonians?
All right, Mumtaz Hussain, parent and local councillor here in Aston, thanks for joining us this morning. Well,